I spent pretty much 2 years watching trading YouTube videos every day, and it kept me broke. And I'm about to tell you what actually made me profitable in that pastime. So pretty much, number one thing is the trap of information overload. So there's only so much information you can pretty much receive at one time. So this is you, the trader, and this is your trading strategy. So you've got your blah blah blah, all that fancy stuff, and you've got your mentor, and he pretty much feeds you your trading strategy. So that's pretty much all you need. What the problem with a lot of beginner traders is start watching YouTube videos, they go on Instagram and see new flashy um, Forex YouTubers like flashy cars, Lambos, and all that funky stuff. And it's just too much, so much information. I mean, podcasts and stuff like that. Podcasts are a bit different, but um, they are definitely better than different mentorships and groups and stuff like that. So pretty much this is it's just an information overload. So as the trader, as the beginner trader, you've just got too many things on your mind, and it doesn't just doesn't simply doesn't work. So it's pretty much theory with no execution. So you can learn all you want. I mean, it's like driving. You can learn how to drive online, and you do tests online, and you pass your learners or whatever it might be, whatever country you're in. But until you actually hop in that car and actually start driving, you don't know how to drive. Like you need to actually be in it to start learning. It's the exact same with trading. So trader, they've practiced all they can with their PDF. They've watched a million YouTube videos, but once they get on the live charts, equity curve is down, and everything they learn is pretty much out of the window. And that's simply because they're not actually in the game. It's just theory. There's just education, and there's nothing that they're doing to actually be progressing further. So, as I mentioned again, it's like driving a car. So, you've got your car, and so pretty much, so here you've got your car, and what driving represents is pretty much journaling and live trading in the trading sense. So, start um, journaling all your trades. Here are all your trades, and you realize you've got an equity curve of this. This is your equity curve, right? And there's over 200 trades in this. So pretty much what you can determine is at what points, like let's say this drawdown here, what kind of trades were you taking? I mean, you should be looking at the whole thing really, but it's good to hone in on. So what kind of trades were you taking? Um, so yeah, as soon as I switched from non-education to um, simply just doing it myself. So I've got my mentor and I've got my strategy, and I simply just journal and trade myself and figured out my own way. My trading became so much better. I was stuck learning, trying to find the new shiny thing. Um, More information overload, overload, overload. Looking for so many new things to improve my trading. I got to a point where I was like spiraling out of control for my journaling, simply because I was just trying to perfect it. I was trying to find the perfect recipe for a strategy. Um, I would start measuring how impulsive fair value gaps were, like using metrics, like actual numbers. So it was pretty crazy. And pretty much took the time. I mean, this is a pair I'm currently in, and this is a pair I've had so since like pretty much end of Jan, past like 60 days, 50 days. Um, I've had two winning trades, and I've got one break even trade as well. Um, so I just stuck it out. I just took my time. Um, I started to slow down my back testing and just really focus on my live trading. So the actual process of trading. So it's my real life risk management with real life money on the line, um, the real life routine. Instead of just this information overload where you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want and change strategies as many times as you can, just to end up in the same place. This is the cycle of traders. This is how they end up. So the beginning, this is the euphoria stage of the strategy. Then they realize it's harder than it was, than it seems, and they sort of, oh, you know what? I'll just move on to the next strategy. This just starts from here, right? Instead, what you want to be doing, and what your strategy should look like if you just continue to live trade and don't information bombard yourself. Go through that euphoria stage, and you realize that this is actually harder than it looks, and your profitability is back up. And it's genuinely crazy how different my equity curve was to came from. This was pretty much my equity curve from when I was back testing and live testing at the same time, and I wasn't really focused on my live trading. It's my pure live trading with real capital on the line. I pretty much broke even. Like, I didn't get anywhere, made some money, like 20, 30 RR, and then pretty much just either overtraded or just blew it, like one way or another. I just started to get too cocky and try and think of ways I can even boost this even further. When in reality, as soon as I started looking at just my simple live trading, just stick to it 20 minutes a day or whatever it might be, this was my equity curve. Like, it was just pretty much up. Yes, there are these drawdown periods here, yeah, wherever it might be. It wasn't easy. It's not all winners, but overall we can see that it was just a positive equity curve. I mean, I was actually making proper return. So pretty much just need to be focusing on just one piece of information, mastering that. This is pretty much the only thing you need. Your trading strategy, and you focusing on the live markets. That's it. And sure, you can backtest, sure you can speak to your mentor or be part of Discord groups and stuff like that, but this is literally 80 to 90% of the work. You can be a part of Discord groups where you've got your mates telling you how to trade, or this was a bad trade, this was a good trade. That'll only push you down further. Once you've got yourself, it's your own plan, with your own live trading and your own journaling, you'll fix your trading. You'll see success. Look, pretty much, I've started to run some psychology sessions, so you can click the link in my bio on my Instagram. You can book me through there. I speak a lot about the psychology aspect of trading, because in reality, it's 90 to 95% of Forex. This is your strategy, how useful of a scale it is, and then this is your psychology. This is so much more important. It's unreal how overlooked it really can be. Anyone can find a strategy. Anyone can copy it off a PDF, off a guru YouTuber. It's crazy. So yeah, hit me up. You can hit me up on my Instagram, my DMs. Yeah, I respond to every DM I get, every comment and stuff like that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.